Perhaps Mr. Kuntz from Edmonton, and then to Mr. Welts after that. 7 minutes.
Thank you very much for your invitation. I'm proud to be here. Prior to the implementation of the Long-Gun Registry, I had a meeting with then Liberal Justice Minister Alan Rock at the Edmonton Police Service South Division Station. There was approximately 20 police officers there. I managed to ask Minister Alan Rock at the time if the gun registry would save any lives. That was my primary concern. He would not commit to saying that this registry would save one life. 16 years later, I see why. The Canadian Association of Chiefs of Police has said that police officers support the registry. I am one that does not. I took it upon myself in a self-funded survey of 2,631 heroes of law enforcement across this country. They were all identified by their police-issued email. They were all serving police officers. Of the 2,631 that responded to me between March of 2009 and June of 2010, 2,410 of them were in favor of scrapping the Long-Gun Registry. In April of 2011, the Edmonton Police Association surveyed its members. 81% voted to scrap the Long-Gun Registry. All the registry is a list of people based solely on their private property. Some may see it as a list of potential offenders based on the possession of their personal private property that's in the database. This would be no different than registering every male in Canada along with a DNA sample as a potential sex offender. It would be no different than registering every woman who ever suffered from postpartum depression in this country as a potential child killer. Or any member of the clergy, any soccer, hockey, or football coach, scout leader, or teacher as a potential pedophile. Or all military as a potential homicidal serial sex offender. Now that I've offended about 99% of Canada by just simply merely suggesting such a registry, think about the firearms registry. It was implemented and enforced against the same type of people based solely on their personal private property. A firearm is a firearm. It only becomes a weapon when it is used against another person. This watch in my hands at a certain period of time could be a weapon. I guarantee you that. I ask 100 people what this is, they're going to tell me it's a wristwatch. A firearm is no different. People kill people. It's a fact. The ways and means are only limited to their imagination. I've got 2 dogs in this hunt. I'm also a victim. In my personal life, I have 15 friends, teammates, classmates, co-workers who have committed suicide with a firearm. I also have 3 friends who were murdered with a firearm. If anyone's keeping score, in my personal life, that's more people than Dawson College and Ecole Polytechnique combined. And I am still sitting here in front of this committee telling you that I do not support any firearms registry. I tell you it does not save lives. That is the premise behind the chiefs of police. When they say it's public safety, I am telling you it is not. We spent $2 billion and millions more every year on the registry. We got nothing. But what I've never heard is there was also over $2 billion collected. If it's spent, somebody collected it. And I suggest that those are the only people in this country that are going to miss the Long-Gun Registry. I realize I have a lot of time left, and I do not need it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr.